I didn't know these were magnets. Since we've gotten all 10 of the main Vice stamps in Kamen Rider Revice, it's about time we got around to ranking them. Let's go. So, just to start off, although I have thoughts on all 3 of the different variations that these genomes have, I will be making 3 separate videos and posting them whenever I feel like it. These videos will rank Revi, Vice, and their remixes from worst to least worst in some instances. And this one is dedicated to Revi. Also, a shout out to another content creator out there, Kaydiant, for giving me the ideas for making these videos, as she recently ranked the 10 genomes. I'll attach a link to her videos as well and tell them Zio sent you. Small creators gotta support each other. With that being said, let's get to it. In number 10, we have Jackal. Okay, so, yeah, this form does absolutely nothing for me. It's a basic form swap. And by that I mean the base form is pretty much there. They only really swapped the chest and the head. And the chest is barely changed overall, the molding looking very similar to the base Rex genome. The helmet is the ugliest mess of a theme consistency I've ever had the privilege, or lack thereof, seeing. Moving on to number 9, we have Mammoth. For those of you that don't know, I find Den-O to be an overrated series, and was even contemplating making an editorial video about it. So that's part of the reason why I'm ranking this one so low. If you were to recolor this form to make it look more like Den-O's sword form, I'd probably like this even more than base Den-O. But that's not saying much, as I dislike most of Den-O's forms in general. The Mammoth genome is essentially like when you take a Kirby box art from Japan and bring it over to America. He's angrier. In 8th place, we have the heavy bro of the Kong genome. Look, I didn't think the 4's design could get any worse, but I was wrong. The motif of rocket and spacesuit works in white. Here's an ape, but the proportions just aren't looking right. Revi is clearly skipping leg day, but that's impossible considering I know you're hiding thick Rex legs in a different genome. You know what? Let's do a Kong v Godzilla form.
Best match!
In 7th place goes to Kamakiri. It's Gaim. It's a good design, especially when not held back by the orange motif. You know what? Let's go ahead and recolor this one just to see. Potential. In 6th, we have Lion. Something about its head is kind of holding this one back for me. It could be the Kuga horn on top looking more like its growing form and not mighty, or the rest of its form. If we can just get that adjusted, that's better. You know what? Let's recolor it as well.
Perfect twice!
5th place is going to the base Rex genome form, and it just works. The sinister smile, the devilish look, the purple accent line going around the chest, making a... Is that a 5? Why did I just now see this? But it's a good design. I like it. 4th is going to Megalodon. Finally, a major change-up. Nothing about this form seems off. It's just funny how they unmagenta Decades form with all the purple. The forearm extrusions are called Divine Fins, and they're also a nice touch. Everything about this form is just likable. A lot of effort was put into this one. In third place, we have Eagle. And yeah, obviously this one is based off of Double. I really like the aesthetic that they're going for with this look. The coattails on the legs don't make this feel top heavy. My only complaint is the chest. We don't have sad birds here, so we're gonna make it angry. That's what I'm talking about. So choosing between these last two is very difficult. Right now, it's kind of a tie. So we're gonna break them down by order of debut for the sake of judging and deciding who is my top spot. Terra. As a massive Fize fan, I see no issues with this one, as it not only carries traits from the base Fize form, but also its Excel form. It's sleek and only needs a light up gimmick to make it amazing. Brachio combines the aspects of ZO as well as Oma ZO, and it looks sleek, majestic, and ready to call on others to kick your ass and for him to just finish you off. Since this is a tie, I guess the best way to do a tiebreaker is to compare each of their remixes. Nope. Stop. I like this one. This one's got it. And there we have it. My ranking of Revice Genomes from worst to best. Obviously, this is my opinion, and I know I'm going to have some disagreements, and that's fine. So, what are your personal rankings? I'll be making a follow-up video to this one, judging Vice's forms, and then eventually the remixes. So, keep your eyes open for the next video. There's a Fize reference here, but I'm not gonna say it.